for it to say live. Okay. Hello, everybody in the world of TikTok, and hello to everybody in the world of YouTube. I am your girl, Miss T with the T, and today we're going to be talking all about Let's Talk Business with myself and other small entrepreneurs trying to grow. We're going to be telling you the pros and the cons of being an entrepreneur, how do we market, and all that kind of good stuff. As usual, we do welcome questions for people who are interested in wanting to know more. Maybe we may not cover what you may want to hear or want to know about. So I'm going to bring everybody in one at a time. And the first person I would like to bring up is our famous auntie on these YouTube streets, Aunt Dale Homestead.
I was muted. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you, Miss T, for inviting me to come on your program. I appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to hear what other people, I'm like 2 weeks in.
Yes,
So yeah, so I can't wait. And
it's
then
a lot.
we also have, I don't like to keep people down there waiting
Yes,
for
yes, yes.
we also have Passionately Intrigued Arts.
Hello.
Woo! Good
Hello, everybody.
morning.
Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for having me on here. And I am Tracy, Passionately Intrigued Arts, and this should be fun
Yeah, it's going to
and
be fun.
interesting.
Yeah, that's right. Well, good morning, everyone. And Miss T, what in the world were you thinking about having us come up and say hello?
Well, I'm freshly new to the entrepreneur world, so I was like, let me get some of the more experienced people to come up here in our YouTube streets. And I have like a lot of questions I want to ask, and I'm pretty sure other people uh in the comment section, I know I talked to some individually, they do have questions about like starting a business and what all it takes. Hello, everybody in the chat as well. I see the chat is just flowing.
That's wonderful. Well, Tracy, what do you think? How long have you been in social media? Uh-oh. Maybe she might be.
Social media. I've been in social media since as a uh-oh.
No, I see.
Am I frozen?
You're okay. You're okay. Well,
Am I
in and
frozen?
out.
Now you may be.
Okay. I've been okay. Since about 2015, 16
Cool.
that I've been in social media as far as platforms for the business.
So did you have the
Pinterest,
business first
Instagram,
okay.
recently TikTok.
Oh, sorry. Did you have the business
Say this
first?
again. I didn't hear you.
Did you have the business first or social media?
Social media, of course. Social media. I had social media before 2016.
Okay.
I got a bad
I think
connection. Do you guys?
no, you know what? You might want to go back out and then come back in, and you may be able to be up to speed
Yeah.
a little bit. How about you do that? I mean, I
Okay.
don't mean to be the bossy, but
No
that has
problem.
helped me. That has helped me do that.
Okay, I'll
And
try it.
we'll chit chat till you get back.
I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar over here on the YouTube streets about Aunt Dale Homestead. Thank you, everybody, for coming in on TikTok as well. If you want to know any type of questions about being an entrepreneur, please feel free to leave a comment and I will try to answer it. Aunt Dale or Passionately Intrigued Arts. But I do thank y'all for coming in. So,
Yes.
Aunt Dale, were you, I know you're on YouTube. Like, what other platforms are you on?
Well, in 2021, Lead Farmer challenged all of us to have a YouTube channel, right? I think he was a little frustrated with everybody telling him how to do stuff. And so he said, hey, how about you make your own channel? I'll come over there and visit and chat with you, but you make your own channel. So a lot of us did, hundreds of us did on YouTube. And then we, so in 2021, I started YouTube. Then I picked up Facebook a little after that, Instagram and TikTok and Threads. So, and here we've got PIA is back in. Let's see how Tracy is doing this time.
Is this any better? I don't
You
know.
look great.
Let me know. Okay.
We will. But
Okay, great.
I hadn't started my website. I just began as far as merchandise of things that I make in the store that I have just began this past November, December. So I'm very young in the merchandise world. Very, very young. Excuse me. And so, Miss T, we know just started. When did you start with your merchandising, Tracy?
I started with my merchandising in 2016.
Awesome.
2016, 2017. I first started out as a baker. It was Davis Sweet Taste Bakers, and that ran until the pandemic, 2019. And that way, people weren't able to come pick up their products from me, and I wasn't delivering. So that kind of shut me down. Not shut me down, but narrowed me down quite a bit. So then I changed it from that to Tracy Sweet Touch Production is the name of my business. And I create gifts for all occasions, ages, genders, and all seasons. So I
Okay,
have been going
cool.
with that since about 2020
Wow. So
up until now.
you're the experienced one in the
And
group, right?
Okay.
if you say so. If you say so. I've been writing it out. And so I
That's
have a
funny.
website. That's Tracy Sweet Touch Production. No,
Okay,
Tracy
say
Sweet
that
Touch at
slowly so that our moderator can maybe, yeah, if you'll type it in the chat, that would be great. Can you type
Tracy
it in the
Sweet
chat?
Touch. You want me to do all
Tracy
that? You want
Sweet
me to
Touch.
multitask? You want me to chew gum and walk at the same time?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there's several ways to spell Tracy, so we want it right. And then
Tracy, Tracy. And so I'm also on Instagram. I dibble and dabble with Facebook. I don't care for it too much, but I'm thinking about changing both of those, Instagram and Facebook, to business pages. And then that way it'll mesh more for me.
right.
Yes. I haven't typed
Right.
it yet because I'm trying to do things at once.
I
My
got
sister
you.
Sammy Jo is in here. Hello, everybody out there.
Well, I
Hey,
appreciate you
sweetie.
sharing your backstory.
So I got to.
I'll ask Andell a question while you put
Right.
in your website.
That's right.
Thank you. I'm trying to chew this gum and walk at the same time.
I feel you.
So Andell, how long have you been? Okay, I believe you said in 2020. So what made you want to start doing working in the entrepreneur world? What made you decide I want to start a website and sell my products?
Well, I tell you, it was really out of desperation, and not in a financial way. What I sell are homemade herbs and oils and body butters and things like that. But I began to have all these health issues and did a deep dive research to be able to find out what was helping me. I had psoriasis on my hands, and I was able to find calendula oil that I made that I was able to infuse. And it was working so good. And I shared it with some of my friends. And I had it at one little booth down at Petals from the Past. And they said, "Oh my gosh, girl, you need a website because you can help a lot of people." So that's what I did. I, through a lot of help and cajoling, Cherie from Black's Tropical Homestead, I was so nervous because I I kept saying, "I'm not ready for a website. I'm not ready for a website." And Cherie said, "Yes, you are." I said, "But I don't have any labels. I don't have any. I have to handwrite everything." So did I.
Yeah, you
But I
gotta
can't.
start. You gotta
Yeah,
start from the bottom.
you have to throw your hat over the fence, honey, and jump in. And then every
Absolutely.
no that I came up with, she came up with a yes. And so Cherie from Black's Tropical Homestead was a wonderful inspiration for me to be able to have a website. And it is developing. It's still a baby, but it is developing. And
It takes baby steps. It's a process.
right.
You
That's
know,
right.
I talk to a lot of people behind the scenes, and everybody's like, I want to start a website. I want to start selling this, that. Thank you, Pooh, and everything else. But like, I think everybody tries to get everything to get like the label gun, and I don't have the space. Just I don't know, all kinds of situations. I was just like, you know what? I sat on my LLC for like a year and 3 months.
Right.
I was like, you know what? We're just gonna get the stuff as we go. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. It's worked for me.
Okay. Well, that's good.
And did you already have a lot of your stuff together before you, or passionately, or did you guys just like, you know what? Now's the time. Let's just go.
Well, I mean, honestly, if I had had a big burst of sales, I would have been totally unprepared because the oils and things that I make have to cure for 6 to 8 weeks and that kind of thing. But I had enough in my home to be able to start small, to start slowly. There she is, my cheerleader. That's awesome. And that's Black Tropical Homestead. But Fresh and Fire was asking, how do you do it? How do you make, because PIA, you make your things as well, right? You hand make your items?
Yes.
Yeah.
Handcrafted.
Handcrafted.
Absolutely.
And so, that takes some time. And what I do
It does.
every day.
It does.
Yeah. Every day I'm in here. Like if I use 3/4 of a quart of the oil, I start some new. I always have things rotating as far as tinctures and oils and body butter. It's not something that you have to cure, but it takes like 3 days. So, or it does me. Doesn't take everybody 3 days, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still working on it as far as the process goes. And I try it myself and, try to make sure that it does good.
Yeah.
So it's something as far as that. What, Miss T with the T, you have merchandise, correct? Do you have it from like a bonfire or a store, or are you purchasing your own merchandise?
At the moment, I purchase it myself wherever I can find it, and then if it's something that pertains to what I'm doing, like I love doing the motivation and positivity. So
Yes.
all my merch has some type of positive motivation, affirmation or whatnot to try to help people. Because a lot of people get discouraged. The world is so cruel. So I was just like, maybe you need to see and envision, goals and dreams. So that's what I have to do.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. Well, you keep the merchandise in your home. And see, I do too, as far as that goes. Now, as far as my merch, like my T-shirts and coffee cups and things like that, I have a bonfire store.
See, I have Spread Shop.
You have Spread Shop. Is that
Yeah, Spread Shop.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know. That's a new name.
Oh, it's
a new
connected
name for
on
me.
YouTube, and like on my videos and stuff, it's like shop here for Miss T merch, and I have T-shirts and stuff with my pictures and stuff on it.
There you go. Now, Cherie says, Ms. T, check out Quita Brew Creates. She does personalized merchandise products. Just take a screenshot if you got an extra phone. But
okay.
Everything's probably being used. But Quita Brew Creates is Bobby's little sister.
Oh, okay.
And she's awesome. And you will meet her at the Soul Family Expo.
I think I met her last year.
You probably did. And so she does amazing work. You should see. She does their cups and things and stuff. And she does amazing work. So you could talk to her as well. My home is so little. It's a little home. I could hardly get another envelope in this house. I mean,
storage.
Yeah, storage is the thing.
I wish I could build out on my house. Yeah, I wish I could build onto my home just for the business, just for the storage, just for the inventory.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Because I mean, I have boxes stacked up. Yeah.
Now you guys like make your merch. I have to order in bulk in order to get a discount and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, I don't want 100, 300 items because A, I'm a
Right.
business, and then B, I don't have the storage.
Right.
So that's my dilemma that
Yeah.
I'll be going through.
Right. Yeah. See, I had a hard time
I
with that
order in
as
bulk
well.
as well,
You
Do you,
do?
like for
but
shirts and things?
not bulk like 100, 200, 300. You know, they have boxes. Yeah, for shirts and the cups and the glasses and whatever I
Oh,
might
you
be
do
making, I
a lot.
order in bulk. And it's
Okay.
everywhere in this house, but it's stored away nice and neatly. But that way I have it and I don't have to go out and get it all the time. I don't have to order. There's
Yeah.
some things that I have to order occasionally, you know, but
Well,
a lot of things I have stockpiled
I got you. I got you. I have, I have to
unless it's a
order
specialty
bottles.
item, something that I don't have, something that I don't make
Yeah.
often. You know,
I
I'll
have
purchase the
bottles
blank.
and I have boxes of bottles and
Yes.
jars and things
I've ordered some of
that
those
are
because I'm making some oils as well.
good. Good for you.
I'm
Well, mine was
trying to look
really
at.
out of health reasons. To be able to share with other people, we're going, and you're being
Yeah.
selfish. You're not sharing with other people. So that was a reason. And so you saying hey to your TikTok
Yeah.
people?
I am. I
It's
do
in
have
in
another
the
question.
gardening world. Yeah.
I have so many questions to ask you guys. So another dilemma that I'm going through, let me know if you're experiencing this as well. So I still like social media. I like doing my little shorts. I create live streams Monday through Friday. I'm trying to get into making videos. I'm so behind on that. How do you manage like being on, well, I know Andale's on all platforms. How do you manage being on all the platforms and still doing the social media thing and still like I gotta go to the post office. I gotta like go get some more merch and I have to go buy this and I have to spend time on the website as well. So how do you manage like both and then life, outside of everything else?
I Rooted,
Yeah.
I don't see you.
It becomes
Oh
easier. It
wait,
becomes easier
hang on. He is
as
down
you
there.
grow
Good.
and the days and the months and the years go by. It becomes easier. It just kind of flows for me. I just make time for everything. I don't know. I'm busy as a cat covering up crap. That's to
I
start.
got you.
And
That's true.
I don't get much sleep, but it works. I don't dwell on social media a whole lot. You know, I'm up with my uh I've got to update my website. I'm on YouTube as Passionately Intrigued Arts to produce my products, to show my things that I sell for Tracy Sweet Touch for the business. So my main concern is getting things out and creating unique things and posting them, the videos and how I do or whatever on this platform. This platform transfers to the other platforms. They get to see what I do. And everything that I create, most everything that I create for purchase. It can be replicated, it can be changed, the name can be changed, the little style, the color, whatever can be changed. So my whole thing is to with this YouTube platform that I was pushed into by a couple of people, and I'm enjoying it. It allows me to, as I work and create customer orders or future products, it allows me to videotape as I am doing, because this is what I do every day, and make these videos for YouTube.
That's fantastic. That's
And then
fantastic.
like a lot of the shorts and clips from these videos, I take those to the other social media, to TikTok. I take those to, Instagram, and I may post some reels on Facebook, but it allows me to stretch the things that I've made to the other platforms. And then I do
Now,
pop-up shops,
oh, that's cool. I want to talk about that in just a
you
second.
know.
But Miss T with the T, you have another
Yes.
guest that is getting
Oh,
ready
we
to
got
join us.
behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. We got Rooted in Essential Oils. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm about to start the pop-ups as well. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
You looking well. You looking well. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you
Good
for
morning.
having me. I'm
Good
back here
morning.
like, hey, do you see me? Do you
I'm
see
so sorry. my screen, I only have a laptop, and my
Oh,
screen
you were in
I
the dungeon
scrolled
understand.
down far enough to see him, and then I saw this little hand. Because luckily we are friends. We're all friends, and we're able to share
Well,
things.
welcome,
So
welcome.
I happen to have the paid StreamYard version, so we're going through my StreamYard, but on Miss T's channel.
Yeah.
So, Miss T, introduce me to this handsome young man you have down here in the corner.
Okay, so Rooted in Essential Oils. This is Andell Homestead. She's like the auntie of YouTube. So
Wow.
the land of plenty is what we call her also.
Yes.
And this is Rooted in Essential Oils. He sells a lot of body butters. And I'll let him explain. What all do you do over there, Rooted?
So I'm all about health and wellness, and I showcase different aspects of health and wellness. But I do have a business where I promote natural plant-based products. So yes, essential oils, but also like lotions, hygiene products, supplements, essential oils, and there's things for any and everyone. We even got things for cats and dogs. So we're just a whole well-rounded company. It's not actually my business. Like I'm not the owner of the company. I'm a brand partner with a company called Young Living. And if you're familiar with them,
Okay.
you know.
Yes, I've heard of Young Living.
Okay.
They have a wonderful reputation.
Yes, yes, yes.
And absolutely. So that's good. So you're like a representative of.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Tuber Chat. He shared us over on Reddit. Isn't that wonderful? So how did you I'm sorry, Miss T.
That's okay. And I want to ask you, I know Passionately Intrigued Arts answer. How do you manage? Because I know I see you all the time on Instagram. I'm going to ask you, Rooted, too. I'm going to ask, because I was asking Andell, how do you manage? Because like me, myself, you go live on Tuesdays. I go live Monday through Friday. So I have to come up with a schedule for the whole week.
I would burn slam out. Yeah.
How do you do it all? How do you manage it all?
Well, you get on a roll of this place or that platform or this platform. You try to get on a roll there, but they do suffer. Well, you can't do everything well.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I focus on one platform more than the others. Oftentimes I try to have longer videos on YouTube and then give pieces of the same on all the other platforms. But at the same time, you're taking orders, and I do have a personal assistant.
See, I'm there. I'm like, I need an assistant.
When it comes to social
That's
media
so
and
nice.
live,
That is so nice.
I kind of have an assistant, kind of not, kind of.
yeah. Lazy days ahead with Jesse and Lisa. Jesse is amazing in the computer world and technology and just a fine human being, honestly. And he has offered to take this little old lady under his wing and help me when I am trying to do lives and things like
That's
that.
lovely.
So it is we have to be a community to work together. And Jesse and Lisa and I have met in person, but our relationship built online. We've only met one time.
Really?
Yep.
I
We've
met
only
my
met one
assistant
time.
only one time.
That's nice.
So,
We
Rudy,
can-
how do you manage it all? How do you like social media and selling of the products?
So I only have 2 social medias. I'm not on every platform.
Probably
And
smart.
yes, I know I'm young, but I don't even know how to use like TikTok. I don't have that. I barely know how to use Facebook. And the only thing right now I have is Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube. So that is
Okay.
it. But I think once my
Okay.
business takes off,
Okay.
I'll be needing some help. I'll definitely need an assistant. But with Young Living, they do give you the tools that you need to showcase the products. But for me, they're a little too girly, too pretty, and I try to put my own swag on it. So they like use a lot of pastel colors and things like that, and I try to make it my own.
Sure.
But still showcase the products because
Right.
they do work.
Okay.
Yep. I have some good friends that are representatives of Young Living, and they are good. And you don't have to have the merchandise in your home when you're a representative of a good company. Is that correct?
That is correct. So with this company, you buy what you need and then you share it that way. You don't buy a bunch of the product and
Okay.
then sell it. And that's really another aspect why I got into the business is because um, it's not like Mary Kay. And my mom, she was so hard on Mary Kay when we were younger.
I
And
remember
she
that.
had all that Mary Kay product in the house and she
Yeah.
would have to sell it. And I was like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
But when I found out about the company, I was like, okay, well, we don't have to do that. You just buy what you need and then talk about it. And I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah. By what you need to be able to demonstrate? Is that
Yep.
what you're talking about? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's awesome.
So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I didn't want to miss the question. A while
I
ago,
used to do
Frank
Avon.
was asking about how long did it take to make a profit. I've already made a profit 2 weeks in. It's not a major profit, but it's a
Right.
yeah.
hmm Well, I mean, what I have done on my particular products is the prices, I mean, they may seem high, but they're really low compared to what you have to do as far as gathering all the supplies, getting and my prices also include shipping.
I am having difficulty hearing Miss T.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I think her internet is glitching this
I don't know
morning.
what's going on with mine. It is glitching. It is glitching.
Yeah. But
Did she ask me a question? I can hear you.
well,
Translate.
she's getting ready
Did
to
Miss
ask
T ask
you a
me a question?
question. She's getting ready to. And what we were talking
Okay.
about was how long did it take you to make a profit? Well, I included like the price of the website, of
Now
getting
you
the
froze.
bottles
Hmm.
and the supplies and things like that. And so it took a minute. But after the first month, I had made a profit. I'm not talking, we ain't getting rich over here at the Land of Plenty yet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's self sufficient. And I've made enough that I get to go down to the Soul Family Expo and it's paid for that trip.
That's
So,
Hey.
good. That's
I
good.
mean, that's going to be awesome because now there's no pressure. I can simply enjoy people because there's no pressure to push, to sell, to make sure that I can pay for my hotel and go home, that I don't have to wash dishes. So,
You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, it didn't take much. Like I included that with my pricing. I was like, okay, the shipping, the driving, the getting of the products, and
right.
include all of that kind of stuff in there. Rudy, how long did it take for you to make your first profit?
I would say my very first sale. With
Wow.
anything that you sell with Young Living, you're able to make money off of it. And with Young Living, you make 50% off of whatever someone buys. So that's kind of like unheard of with a lot of network marketing companies. You don't make 50% of what you sell. And with this company, I did. So um, my first sale
Yeah, I would say.
was a starter kit, and I made $75 off of it right off the bat.
Good grief. Is there initial cost? Because now we all might want to get in Young Living, I can tell you. What kind of initial cost do you have to get into that network?
So the when I joined, it was a $25 fee to become a brand partner, but
Okay.
now it is free. All you have to do is just order something, whether it's a starter kit or whatever product you want, and then you can transfer over from a customer to a brand partner. So it doesn't cost anything. There's no annual fee or anything like that. So anyone
Okay,
can
well,
start this business.
but let's get this right. So you get credit where credit is due.
Right.
Don't they need to sign up under you that you have recommended them? Don't you get a little something something?
Yes. So I think Lazy Days is in the chat and they're
Yeah.
sharing my link that
Yeah.
is connected to me. So whether you're a customer or a brand partner, everyone has a link that's connected to their account. And if you share it and people use it, you will make either profit or you will make account credit if you're a customer. So customers won't make money off of it. They can just get account credit. That way they don't have to
Right.
spend their own money. They can just use their account credit to buy whatever they want.
Gosh, that sounds like a fabulous system.
Yes, it is.
So, I'm sorry, Tracy, with Passionately Intrigued
That's good.
Arts. I love your name.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
How long did it take
There's
you?
a reason behind that name.
Oh, what is that?
Because I am passionate about the art that I do. So when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't have a name. You know, I didn't have a name. I didn't want to be my business name. And I was really intrigued with paint pours. You know, I watched a lot of crafting, and I just tried to come up with that name. So I put Passionately Intrigued Arts to come up with that. Same reason as for Tracy Sweet Touch Production. That name is because I have been touched from the man up above to
Yes.
create what I create to sell.
Absolutely.
You know, Tracy's Sweet Touch Production. So I'm touching in order to touch people. I want to reach out and touch folks with what I do.
Oh, that gives me goosebumps.
That's my little story on that.
Because I can tell you, I have the same kind of rooted feeling, no pun intended, rooted in essential oils. The same kind of rooted feeling, because all of the herbs and things that I sell are all God put on the earth, what our Lord and Savior put on the earth. And so in order to be able to utilize that, is up to me to have to learn, to get the knowledge, because he's already put it out here. And he's here, my child, you know, heal thyself kind of thing.
Right.
So,
yes.
Awesome. I see Tampa said
All
that she's
because
making
of
a lot
him.
of money. Tampa knows how to make a lot of stuff. I've been told her, like, the Etsy shop or something to get her products out there. I mean, it's all on you, boo. Whenever you're ready, we out here. A lot of people are willing to buy things. So, so speaking of like that, well, I know Passionately Intrigued Arts was talking about the pop-up shops. Have you guys done the vendor booths in the pop-up shops yet?
No, the only thing I have done, and
Yes.
I'm not good at it, y'all. I have to get better. I'm just not good at selling my own stuff. Is going on
You will
popping
get
up.
better.
Will I? I hope so.
Yeah, well,
It's like, I mean, it's like pulling teeth to get me to talk about my own products, but I love them. They have healed me personally. I am a living testament of how good they have been. But I feel like I'm, I don't know, becoming a peddler of some sort. Now I can talk about your products and your products and your products all day long, but and my good friend Black's Tropical Homestead, man, I love their stuff too. I could talk about that from here till doomsday. When it comes to mine,
I'm laughing because when we were at the Soil Family meet and greet out in Savannah, Georgia last year, you weren't even at the booth. I was really talking the best yet about your products. You were just rolling, and I said, okay, so this is Endale stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I've actually gotten somebody to come. A friend of mine, Shannon Shelton, is going to be at the Soil Family. She's going to man my booth for me because I'm too busy going out there. Got my nose in everybody else's business, going and saying hello and giving everybody a hug and wanting to say hi. So Tracy, and Famous, I don't know how long you have been doing the Young Living, but Tracy, you're our experienced guru here. And so how you said
I don't know about guru, but okay.
You said I would get better at selling my own products. How does that?
Because you'll become more comfortable. You're new at it. wet behind the ears. You're just diving into it, right? You just started
Yes.
when?
Like November, December.
And so the longer you do it, the more you're comfortable. Yes. The longer you do it, the more you're comfortable with yourself, the more opportunities that present to you, you will start to be more comfortable. You will begin
Okay.
to, you love your product, but you will begin to promote it. It'll get easier down the road. It takes time. Everything are baby steps. I'm still
Yeah.
learning. I'm still growing. I'm still doing a lot of things that business should have in place already. It just
Okay.
takes time, especially if you don't have the finances.
Mhm.
I'm not making $1 million over here. I invest into my business. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I invest with my own money, right?
Right.
I'm not, I
Yeah.
don't have it all like that. So,
Yeah.
but I invest with purpose. So
Mhm.
you invest with purpose, all the machines, all the different things that I got, I didn't get them all at one time. It was baby steps
Right.
for me. Baby steps
Right.
to buy the heat press, baby steps. Well, the printer first, you got to get the printer, you got to get the sublimation. It was baby steps for me to stock, my inventory, to get the cups, to get the shirts, to get, the beads. I do jewelry, so I couldn't buy everything at one time. And so I just a little bit here, and I shop frugally.
Yes.
Frugally. You'll never make a profit if you're spending all your money out there. I
Right.
shop around. I research. I compare prices. I make sure I read about them and see what people have to say before I purchase. So
Yes.
I'm on sites forever trying to decide what I want because I'm compare shopping.
That's awesome.
I'm frugal. I am very frugal because it's
Me
just
too.
me here. It's just myself and trying to do this business. I'm a one-woman show. I'm the
Right.
promoter. I'm the secretary. The janitor, the producer, the whole 9 yards. So I have to be frugal in what I do.
I like
Right.
what you said.
And
'Cause you
then that's
can't
why I get most things in bulk too.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, I love how you say you can't buy everything at once. I'm buying as I go. I got the card reader for $5. I
You
did
can.
that last night. Yeah, I'm just going, baby steps. If I have to handwrite
You
everything,
build
so I
up.
get
That's
one more-
right. You build up. You build up.
Right.
Hey, Rudy, do you
Right.
do
And then I make my own business cards. I make my own flyers. I make my own thank you cards. I make, that's with having the printer and, the inks and all that kind of stuff. I make my own QR codes. These are my business cards. I make my own
You're
stickers.
amazing.
All these different types of things. I do my own, the little cards that you put in for care cards, for the t-shirts and for the cup cares, and I do it all. So, investing with a purpose, invest in that printer for a purpose. I have invested in the Cricut and the Silhouette for a purpose. I invest so that I can, I need to purchase paper. I need to get different types of paper, sticker paper, sublimation
Right.
paper, but I shop around. I shop around and get the deals, to the best of my
Okay.
ability. And even going out to stores when I find things, you shop for things because I do gifts for all occasions, ages. So gifts could be anything, right?
Yeah.
Deals, when I see clearances, when I see sales, after Christmas sales, after Valentine's, after holiday sales, when they're marking stuff down to nil to nothing, if I have the funds, I stock up on it,
Right. Right.
I'm not making a whole heap of a lot of money here, but I have sustained for these years.
Right. And that's
And
awesome.
it's getting better. The more you do, the longer you in it, yeah, and you put your heart into it. And this is a passion for me, a passion for this crafting and the things I do. So if you put your heart into it, and this is all I do. I don't want to go back to the 9 to 5, like you said, Miss T. I don't want to go back out there in them streets like that. I want to work for myself. So if you have that heart and you have that passion, you put it into what you do, and it's going to be successful for you. It should be successful for you, but you got to love what you do.
Yeah.
I've heard so many people say that if you're not passionate about it and put into like what you want to do, it's not going to grow.
I said enough.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. I wanted to speak to you also. How do you promote your products?
So I promote all online. I do word of mouth. I know a few people here in Colorado who have like their own businesses, like hair salons and things like that. And I'll go through them and like talk to their people and just, network that way. But I have never done like a vendor's booth or anything like that. But I
Oh, you
have
should maybe.
I've bought in the past like a tent and the tables and all that.
They're fun.
Because I do want to do the vendor events. But in the beginning I started off by going to like parks and playgrounds and things like that, where I knew there would be like parents who would gravitate to the oils and things like that. And I definitely met people through doing it that way. But then it got too hot outside because it was like 100 degrees
Where
here
are
in
you
Colorado.
located? Oh, Colorado.
Yeah. So I stopped doing it at the parks and I would do it at the libraries because they do like free event rooms, and you didn't have to pay for it, but you could be inside and not be all hot and sweaty and so
Yeah.
it was easier to promote that way at the libraries, and I just picked different libraries and promote it that way.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
That's awesome.
Well,
Okay.
mine mostly has been on social media,
Mhm.
sitting and talking to my friends and saying, look, I had this issue and I did a lot of research and realized that this herb fixes that. And so I learned how to use that herb. And this is how it's helped me. If you got the same thing, it might help you too.
Right.
Kind of thing. So that's good. That's a good idea to go to the library.
Mhm.
I love
I
how you
am,
talk about your testimony, Aunt Dale.
yeah.
And I was gravitated by that. I was like, oh, I have arthritis as well. Like, okay, let me try some of that cayenne. She blessed me with some, and I've
Yeah,
been
Yeah,
putting in my cabbage.
definitely.
that's right.
Right.
And we
And it's
grow
good that you
things.
say it might help you too. You know what I mean? It might help
Right.
you too, because there's no guarantee, but
No,
there's possibilities.
everybody.
Everybody's body is different.
Yeah, everybody's different. Everybody responds differently to all
Mhm.
those things. But
So, Miss T, this is your first. This is going to be your first pop-up shop.
It is, and I am super excited. Like
I'm sorry.
I don't have that
It
personality
is.
of fear. I'm just like,
That's
let's
good.
do this. Let's. So I am ready. Some people behind the scenes of like
Good.
stuff I
Good.
don't
Good.
have. They're like,
Okay.
I can help you with your booth, and as far as like the tablecloth, and I got a little card reader. I went to the library and I printed out my little Cash App thing so I can accept Cash App, or Visa or MasterCard. Take your
yeah, there you go.
Ah,
Are you
That's
nervous at all?
no.
That's
I
good.
think
That's
just
good.
because I've been to so many meet and
I want to
greets.
show you something that you should think about.
Okay. I've been to so many meet and greets. I've met like I kind of got a feel for like talking to people and interacting
Yeah.
with people. So like
Now, are you talking about popping up? Where's your pop-up shop going to be? You talking about at the Soul Family?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot,
Yeah, I
honey,
know those people.
you're gonna be great. That's a whole bunch of friends. That's all our friends. Family we haven't met yet.
So Creating with Tuck is also in Indiana. I do have some other pop-up events here in Indiana. I'm gonna have to we're gonna exchange emails. I think I have it. I think I don't. What's up, Passion?
Yeah.
What you guys share with us?
That'll be good.
What?
So it's nice to have at your table, if you can, something small that has your Cash App on it. All they have to do is scan it.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yes.
You know, you could put it in a picture frame. They have those plastic frames that just sit that you could put it in. And then you could also do so they could come
There
onto
you
your
go.
channel. Yes, very
Yeah.
good. Put it in a frame so it can sit,
I want to-
you know. You have to have it somewhere so that it can sit.
I
Let me
found
see that
some
again. What
really.
do you have on there? Cash App and what else? Because I've got
PayPal.
this PayPal, Cash App, and my website. Yes, very
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yes.
It makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier.
I have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, PayPal, Cash App, and my link tree. And then of course
Let's
we
see
take
yours.
cash and Visa.
Okay. I seen
Oh,
so many
yes.
people walk away from it. I
Absolutely.
don't have cash on me. Hold on, sweetheart. Hold on,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Oh, don't go nowhere. Don't.
Now, see, I
That's
like
right.
that. Now, what is your second? What I see
PayPal.
Cash App. What's the second
That's right.
PayPal.
QR code for? PayPal. Okay.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got you.
Yeah, and I have the little square thing
PayPal.
as well that
I
people
have it
can.
too.
You do?
Hmm
I just haven't worked it much yet. So
I haven't
Do you?
opened mine.
Yep.
It's
That's
still in the
good.
package.
Makes
I
life
did
so much
connect
easier.
it. I connected it to
Okay.
my phone, but I've never used it before. So get yours out. Get
Yes.
yours out, Famous. And get it connected. Mm.
The stuff I can do for free, I'm like, okay, let me go to the library. Let me give them a quarter. Just tell them to copy.
Okay. Well, see, I get. I'm not very technically inclined, and Miss T and I have that in common. But she's able to do Canva, I guess. Do you use Canva?
I love Canva.
You
Do
love Canva?
you?
Canva is everything. You
Oh,
can do so much with Canva.
See,
I
I
get-
don't. I'm still on the free trial, so like when the stuff that I can't do on the free version, my assistant. I'm like, hey, can you cut me out and put me on this background? Sure.
That's right. See, I have Jesse, Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead.
I need
He
an
says,
assistant.
"Are you listening, Miss Ann?" And he's saying that because I go, I've tried for 2 hours. I can't do it. I'm just having a terrible time. Jesse, can you do so? It's because he can whip it out in like 10 minutes and then he'll email it to me. I'll print it and take care of, the laminating or whatever. But he makes all my labels and
Wow.
the difference in, or he designs all my labels. So the difference in this kind of a label and this is one that I did. All right, on there. And so this looks a little bit more professional, I think. But, what are we going to do? I couldn't, in good conscience, I couldn't ask him,
Right.
I need another label design, please. And I tried it myself, and I will get there, Tracy. I will. But I ain't there today. So,
I think the people going to these booths and pop-up shops, they understand that we are small businesses, so we're not like the big box
Absolutely.
stores. We're not there. So this is what we have. We're working.
yeah. So do the best you can, put it out there.
Hmm
No,
You
but this
do
has
with
been
what
a
you
lot
have.
of fun. I really have appreciated you, Miss T, for including all of us in all of this.
Not
Absolutely.
a problem. My assistant is on TikTok,
Thank
and
you.
he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna work for Aunt Dale because she's so
Everybody
nice."
in the chat, hello. I'm sorry. Hello.
I'll straight be like, "No, I don't like that. Actually, I don't like that."
No. I mean, I'm
No.
just so grateful because I can. Well, Jesse, close your ears a minute because I don't want you to know
He's
this.
so silly.
But I can do it, but it would take me like
Uh-oh.
3 days.
That part.
You can
Like,
do
he's
it
already technically inclined.
in 10 minutes.
Right.
And so I would prefer that it's done in 10 minutes because,
Why take up so many days?
That's right. That's right. Nancy B, the Scratcher's in here. I hope she comes to the Soil family again this year.
No, she's not gonna make it.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Be the Difference Clothing. She's an entrepreneur as well, and she's on YouTube, but she goes live on
Yes.
TikTok, and she custom makes her orders on TikTok and show us how it's done and all that.
Oh, does she?
Hey, girl.
That's awesome. Hey, boss lady.
Yeah, I just recently met with her.
Oh, you met her?
Just
Yeah,
recently. No, not met, not that way. In the
okay.
streets here.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
off. You met her?
Connected with her.
Like met her, like hugged her neck.
No.
So-
I can't wait till I can get out and meet folks. I can't wait to get out and meet some of you all.
That would be fabulous. So Tracy, have you been to meetups and gone out and met anybody? And what state do you live in? You don't have to give me a street address, but what state do you live in?
I am in Michigan. I haven't been to a meetup. I'm in Michigan. I've yet
Okay.
to get to a meetup. I keep trying to plan, and it just hasn't worked out.
It
I
seems
thought I
Michigan
would be
seems
able to go,
hard.
this
We're right
year.
next door
It
to each
still
other.
hasn't worked out. I'll get there soon. I'll get there.
Okay.
Whenever
Let's
you're ready, we're about 3 hours away from each other.
So,
All right.
I know 755 Media. I've met with her. Picture Me Crafting. She's here close to me. I've met with
Yeah,
her. There's just a handful, but I haven't been to a meetup. I would love to go to a meetup.
Yeah,
and
and
meet some of you
VC Family
fabulous
Homestead,
people.
they're good friends of mine, and they live in Michigan, and so they're relating to you. And so, famous and
Isn't
rooted
that?
in essential oils. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And Miss,
what state are you? What
go
state
ahead.
are you in?
I'm in Colorado.
In
That's far.
Colorado. That's
Yeah.
far.
That's pretty far.
Colorado, but
Wow, I
trying to
didn't
get
know
the
that.
map. I bet they have
I
a
have a
lot of
cousin there.
conventions around there, though, because you're in Mormon country, and they're kind of they're a little social.
Oh Lord.
I mean,
I've
that's
never
a
met
fact.
a Mormon here in Colorado.
What?
Nope.
I've seen some
Seriously?
here in Indiana.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Have you-
Well, it's
And
we'll
Miss T,
turn
I'm
it
not
over.
that far from you. We're like 4 hours, if that.
Mm-hmm. 3.5.
Well, goodness, Miss T, you and
Oh, I
Tracy are going to
froze.
have to drive and go for lunch.
My
I
computer
mean,
is glitching. I'm sorry.
yeah, that's okay. 2 hours for each of you. That was that would be fun.
In God's time, I guess. I do want to ask before we leave, what do you guys
Yeah,
see?
I keep hearing you guys in and out. I'm sorry. I don't know what my problem is today with internet of all times.
That's okay.
Where do you guys see your businesses in like 5 years or so?
Mhm.
Well, I see
Missed all
I
that.
see Andale Homestead rocking. I mean,
Okay.
I see that being full time, even showing my daughter how to do things. That's what I see. And I see changing my ability to, because my husband and I are both retired, and we, you know, nobody's rich over here. I wouldn't say I was poor. I'm the richest poor person that I know, because I
Okay.
have a relationship with the Lord, so I know I'm rich. But I really truly believe that through
Absolutely.
this, yeah, I truly believe that through all of this and hard work, because it does take consistency,
Mhm.
that I can bring some extras into our lives, to some trips and some fun things.
Absolutely.
Nothing big. I'm
I
not
like how you
talking.
included hey, my
Yeah.
business helped pay for my soul family. We're
I
not
did.
but hey,
Yeah.
want to make it to the
I mean,
soul
it's
family.
was paying for it entirely, and I live in North Carolina, and I'm traveling all the way down to Savannah, Georgia, and paying for hotels for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, a dinner, all these things. And so, yeah, I'm pretty proud of that I can go and explore new things.
Mhm.
Well, Mr. Rooted in Essential Oils, what do you see yourself in about
That's
5
good.
years with your
That's good.
business?
So with the Young Living business, they have ranks that you can hit, and the higher the rank you go, the more money you can make. So my goal is to get to that very last rank, which is a Royal Crown Diamond, and they make a lot of money, like a lot. So that is what I'm pushing towards. Even if I don't make it to that last rank, at least get to like diamond, because even
Yeah.
diamond is like life-changing money. So
Woo.
I'm working towards it, and I know I'll get there. It's
Yeah.
just we got to find the right people for the right cause.
Right. That's right. You have to find the
Yep.
right people in the right time and the
Hmm.
right attitude.
Yes.
I have to get out of my own way. I mean, I'm I'm in my way. I'm my biggest blocker of not being confident. I'm confident in what it's done for me, but not being confident in trying to sell you. Because if it were up to me, I would give it to everybody. Here, try this real quick because it worked for me. You
No,
can have it. But I can't. I
no.
can't because I physically cannot.
So, Miss Passionate, where do you
Right.
see yourself in 5 years?
Right.
I don't know if you could hear me or not.
She might be able to. Tracy, can you hear
Growing.
me?
I see myself growing.
Good.
I can hear you.
Good.
It's in and out. So
Mm.
I don't know if I'm lagging. I don't know what's going on, but I see myself growing. I see my plans are to try and get some type of grant, maybe loan or whatever. I want to build out onto my home, onto my property, to have the one level of just the business there, and have a couple employees, those that I trust, those that I know that can do what I do, or that I teach to do what I do.
Like
Maybe
grandma?
family members. I'm not sure about that. Yes, but she's not old enough yet. She's not
Mm.
old. She's learning, but she's not old enough yet. But I
Yeah.
want to mold someone and to do things the way that I do. Because, I tried it before to have someone help me, a couple people, and baking. And they just didn't do it like I. If you're not, if you're not doing
Yeah.
it all and putting your hands in it and making sure it's done right and spread right and whatever, then this is my product. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it needs to be conformed to how I want it conformed.
That's
I had
right.
someone, I needed fabric iron. They didn't even know how to iron fabric. Wait, I got to teach you how to iron fabric. In making cheesecakes, they didn't blend it. It was lumpy, and they wanted to pour it in the pan. No.
You never
Yeah.
told me, Mama, the way you did it.
My
Mama.
plan and my goal is to build out on my property.
Okay.
Well,
That's
Okay,
right. That's right. Because that's my name. My name is behind everything. And I can't, it's got to be right, in my
that's
opinion.
right.
So I struggle there a little bit. And I'm not to micromanage or anything like that, but to do it right.
Right.
I have one more question.
I would like to have a couple people helping me out because this is a lot to do. This is a whole lot to keep up with. And I'd like to build out on my own property because I don't want to pay overhead at another building. I don't want a storefront. I don't want anything like that. I want it right here. Goals.
Okay. Speaking of goals, I do have one more question. I promise. We ain't even an hour in.
No,
We
I'm
only
frozen.
7. So, goals. You guys set monthly goals, and then
Are we here? Uh-oh.
yeah, we're still here.
You
Or do
are.
you set monthly goals, and then if you do not accomplish those, how do you try to better yourself for the next one? You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hadn't set any goals yet.
Okay, Angel. Okay.
I mean, not physical goals. I do have a goal for going and each month I have a goal of how many lives I should be up and talking about my products.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't hit that yet,
Okay.
but it's coming. It's on the way. As Tracy said, the more comfortable I feel talking about it, the better it will become.
Mm-hmm.
And the easier it will become. A busy business is a blessing,
Yeah.
but it is a lot of hard work. And she knows.
Absolutely.
Sheree from Black's Tropical Homestead is rocking this world in the merchandise business.
Okay. Do you have
So-
goals, Rooted?
So I do have goals, and as I mentioned before, those ranks. I try to set to get to the next rank every 2 to 3 months. And the way you do that is the more sales you make, the higher the rank you go and the more money you make. So I do have goals, and my April goal is to get to gold. And we haven't got there, and I don't know if I will or will not get there. But if we don't get there, we will push even harder for the next 2-3 months, and
right.
hopefully we get there. I'll never stop trying to
trying.
push
all you
what
can
I
do.
know about these products, what to be true, and how they changed my life. So I know if it changes my life, it can change other people's lives.
Yes,
And I'm all about that health and wellness. So,
that's right. That's good.
yeah.
How about you, Miss T?
Well, seeing how I'm only 2 weeks in, I do have a goal. Like I do all the time. I set a goal on YouTube and social media. I do that. I'm trying to accumulate. Like, okay, what can I do here? How can I push this product out? Like a lot of people, I feel, I'm only 2 weeks in, but people have, you can go to your local big box store and get a water bottle. Well, why would you want to buy one from Miss T? So
Mhm.
I try to like include that when I try to set my goals. Like, okay, well, let me try this. How do I put this? I try to put them together. Like, okay, social media and my product. How can I make this work? And it's been working out so far. Like, so far I've been having some other content creators buy the product, and then some people I'm just like, oh, they must have just seen a short or something with my website.
Yeah.
I don't even know who these people are, but thank you very much. So
Well, let me tell you something. One thing that you're doing right, because I goggled it. Some things, which I call Google, but I call it goggle, and it is some ideas. And I know we have to go because it's been an hour, and other people are coming on at 10 o'clock. But it says, ask me anything about questions and answers, so and so and so. Live unboxing and product reviews as far as your own products. Collaborating with influencers with live product showcase, which is what we do. And themed live shopping events. But I don't know about that. But utilizing social media trends, using their trends. Like the different things that you've had on your shorts that are trendy in the young people, and in order to get them to kind of take an extra look at what you're talking about. So that's
okay,
wonderful.
thank you for that. I'm trying to get out there. I want to go like an afternoon series, like you do. You have the podcast in the afternoon. On what day is that on?
Well, we have a podcast that comes out in the morning on Monday mornings, and then we have a podcast review on Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And this is something I do also. Lazy Days Ahead. If you go to my website at andellhomestead.com and use Lazy Days 10, you get 10% off of your merchandise. And that's been an agreement that was wonderful for me, that it helps me advertise to have other channels that have a discount code. So
That's
I think
awesome.
it's fabulous.
I know I'm daytime TV, so I'm trying to get into like an afternoon, like a Thursday afternoon or something. But like the company has taken over my life,
Yeah.
so I gotta like
Yeah.
try to figure something out.
Well, honey, you go live 5 days a week. I would be
Girl,
dead.
I want
That's a lot.
to like the people that are at work during the day. They don't even know who Miss T with the T is. So.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard to squeak in those nighttime hours, though, without stepping on some of our friends' toes.
Yeah.
However, there's enough people out there for all of us. And I don't take it personally when someone goes out and goes live when I'm on. Do what you got to do, because not every shoe fits for every person. And we're okay, we're rocking around.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We're still
Let's
there,
switch
though.
up.
Yeah, we are. Oh, there he is. Okay, I don't know what happened there. It must have been, maybe it was my internet that blipped and popped everybody off. So I think it might be telling
I
us
know.
it's
I'm
time to
already,
roll.
I'm already glitching over here, so I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
We just switched and did musical chairs.
Yes.
This was fun. This was fun.
Yes.
It was fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Uncle Tim. Well, if we get cut off, thank you, Uncle Tim. Oh wow,
It
we're
was
at
interesting. It was
15,000.
fun. I enjoyed it. Miss T.
I would love to do it again anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't me, Jesse says. Okay, well, I don't know. I wasn't touching a thing. So
Okay.
because he's down there with the controls, and he and I are the only ones that have
It wasn't
control.
him. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe my coffee cup did something. It could have been. I have no idea. So, Miss T, thank you so much for having us today.
Yes.
This
Thank
was
you.
so much fun. This was we definitely have to do it again. Maybe like on 30, 60 days and do an update.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
I
would
think
be
we
great.
probably motivated Tampa back down there. So thank you,
Yeah.
Annabelle, for letting us use your StreamYard.
We're-
Thank you, Passionately. I know you got the grandbaby and rooted. I'm glad you made it up here. Thank everybody in the comments section.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yep.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate it.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
And maybe
So
next time it won't glitch so much. Maybe my internet will be good.
You know, you really,
I
though,
am
you
having
did
issues
great
over here
as
hearing
far
you
as
guys.
it did fine. Okay, we're going to all say bye. And
Bye.
stream.
Yes.
Everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here.